Converse are definitely not barefoot shoes, so let me show you what I would recommend instead. The reason that Converse are not barefoot shoes is because, I mean, look how narrow they are. And to be honest, it doesn't even matter if you've got narrow feet. Even if I had feet that wide, my toes would not be able to stay straight inside here. So even if you find Converse comfortable, that's likely just because you've gotten used to them. If anyone puts their foot in here, your toes go like this, and that means that they're restricted and they're not being used properly. And not to mention, if your big toe is like completely displaced, it has a really big impact on what this muscle down here is doing, and that is what controls your arch and therefore whether you feel like you're flat-footed or not. If you push this big toe in, you lose all stability in your foot here. So instead of Converse, there's a few options here. We've got these from Ahimsa. They come in loads of different colours. There's also these from Bohempia. Mine actually came with a black lace, and I changed it to like a cream lace just to see the effect difference. And then I've also got the Saguaro Rome, which is probably the best contender of these lot. As you can see, a huge difference in toe box, and actually not too much difference along the midfoot. So it's all about this toe box area here. And as you can see, inside these shoes, I'm actually able to splay out my toes properly and keep them in a really nice, straight and natural position. While Converse are flat and relatively thin and pretty flexible, they are definitely not barefoot shoes because of the toe box. And the same can be said for something like Vans. Vans are also flat, thin and relatively flexible, but look at that toe box. Who wants to point their toes like this? Why are shoes so pointed? So if you're a Vans wearer and want to have something a little bit more natural, then try Splay. They're basically the same kind of design. Even the sole is really similar. They have a very similar thickness. They have a nice squidgy insole, but they are actually shaped like feet, unlike the original Vans. The more I make these videos, the more I just have no understanding of why shoes were made like this in the first place. It is all just for status and fashion, and they're completely impractical. So if I can help you find some swaps, let me help you. Leave a question in the comments or come to my DMs. I'll be glad to help you find some more natural footwear suitable for actual human feet.